All right, let's talk about the Pitch Awards and talk about the nominees. Of course, you know that the Pitch Awards usually comes after Nigeria's game. So the Pitch Awards will take place after the game with South Africa. So let's just look at the nominees. Goalkeeper of the year, you have Vincent Enyama, Kali Kene, and Ikechukwu Ezenwa. So that's that category. Defender of the year, you have Leon Balogun, Kenneth Omeru, and William Troost Ekong. For the midfielder of the year, you have John Mikel Obi, Etebo Ogedekaro, and Wilfred Ndidi for the midfielder of the year. So we're talking about the 4th Nigeria Pitch Awards. The striker of the year, you have Chisom Egbuchulam, Godwin Obaje, and Kelechi Iheanacho. For the most valuable player men in the Nigeria Professional Football League, Godwin Obaje, Stephen Ode, and Chisom Egbuchulam. For the MVP, most valuable player women in the Nigeria Women's Professional Football League, you have Osinachi Ohale, Rafiat Sule, Chioma Wogu. Those are the nominees in that category. Queen of the Pitch, you have Desire Okwaranozie, Onome Ebi, and Asisa Oshola. For the King of the Pitch, you have Victor Moses, John Mikel Obi, and Kelechi Iheanacho. Those are the nominees in that one. And well, for us here, well, two of our own, let me put it that way, have been nominated in some of the other categories, talking about Journalist of the Year for TV. So we're also interested in that one. We'll see how it pans out as it stands. Two of our own in the same category. So we'll see how all of that pans out, and well, may the best winner in each of the categories win. All right, guys, let's quickly move on and talk about well, some will say that the handwriting was on the wall, and some will also say, well, I saw this coming, and usually that's the case with some of these ex-internationals. That's an opinion. But let's talk about Austin Eguavoen quitting Sunshine Stars. Let me ask Alfred if you agree with those people who said, I saw this coming. Most of these ex-internationals, that's how we always 3 months, 4 months. They don't even get to spend a year. Most of them are really content with the national teams. Club football, it just seems that it's not their thing.
For me, I would say, let me be honest with you, I was shocked by this.
Okay.
I was shocked by this, the issue, as in when that resignation came. Initially, that was the story.
Denial.
Yes, that was the story immediately after the game. We were like, how many games? We just played 3 games. If you're going to turn things around, yes, we believe that things are not going to go the way you planned. Hey, the reason why you were called in the first place is for you to
turn things around.
Turn things around, dig in deep, look for, get to the root of the problems, and ensure that you put this team back on the straight and narrow. But what did they hear? Just after 3 games, I think it will not be fair to the Nigerian Premier League on the basis of 1 game. I mean, everywhere in the world, we've seen some criminal officiating around the world. It comes with the territory. It's just, it's the game. It's part of the game. We just saw the highlights involving Venezuela and Uruguay. The referee had to go look at the video replay to take a penalty decision.
It happened in the game against Zambia and Italy.
Yeah, some other games. So if for whatever reason, the center referee, in your opinion, you feel that it makes a mistake. It's just a mistake. Move on. That is the game. To now say, or just maybe to infer that referees are the ones killing the game. That's why you're throwing the towel. I don't think it's good enough. I should have expected. I expected that he was going to be in there to help this Sunshine Stars team now because they need him. Or maybe, just maybe, there might be something in that team that is not going right, that he just looks at and says, okay, hey, I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah, Joseph, I feel that we have a lot to benefit from these ex-internationals because of their experience and their exposure. And when we hear that one of them is with the club, you want to see them stay there for long because there's a lot that they can give. And, when you see this, it just rubs you off somehow because you're thinking there's a lot to gain if these guys can stay on the job?
Well, I hope other clubs, will learn from this because this is Nigerian Professional Football League where away wins are very difficult to come by. Don't forget the sacked Kayode Olujoyingbe at some point because he wasn't grounding out results both home and away. Now the question is, what's the difference? You brought in Augustine Eguavoen. See, they made a mistake, which I hope they've learned from this. See, club football is a different case entirely. You have to go 20, 30 games, 35. Before you win the league country. I mean, you play 7, 8 games or thereabouts, you win a competition. So I think Augustine Eguavoen, yes, an experienced coach, but has he ever managed any club side? You put this into consideration before appointing. I think they made a mistake by sacking Kayode. I mean, it paid me nothing, but I'm only saying, in my own opinion, they should have left him at that point. Kayode Olujoyingbe was given a 3-match ultimatum. I think he won 1, drew 1, and lost 1. Away from home, it is difficult for these guys to get the maximum 3 points. You and I know with all works in the Nigerian Professional Football. Augustine Eguavoen, yes, they celebrated his arrival, but I'm still saying it's a different case entirely. As a national team coach, this is club football.
To be fair to Augustine Eguavoen, he is a league winner. He won the league with Enyimba International. He was the coach of Enyimba, when they won the league. And now left, came Gombe and all of that. I think for me, I'm just disappointed that he didn't just see what he can do with this Sunshine Stars, Sunshine Stars team.
All right, so that's how it goes. My opinion is I'd just love to see these guys take a job, stay on the job, and make a difference. That's where I stand. And so, guys, let's quickly move on. We're out of time, but let's take a look at Nigeria Professional Football League fixtures for. It has been overshadowed by the Super Eagles game, but of course, matches will be played.
But the team's going on relegation. Nothing has been overshadowed. Everybody is jostling for points.
Okay. All right, let me run through the fixtures, and guys, I'll allow you to talk about these games quickly. MFM will take on Shooting Stars. ABS will take on Lobby Stars. Rivers United will take on FC Ifeanyi Uba. Wiki Tourists will take on Niger Tornadoes. These are some of the fixtures. For Sunday, Rangers will take on Aqua United, Casina United take on El Kanemi Warriors, Remo Stars will take on Nasarawa United, Enyimba, rejuvenated Enyimba taking on Abia Warriors. That's a derby.
That's the Abia derby. They'll be played in Calabar.
Okay. Plateau United, High Flying Plateau United will take on Gombe United, Kano Pillars take on Sunshine. If there was some stability in Sunshine, I probably would have picked this game. But because of the issues surrounding, well, you're free to disagree with me, but because of the issues surrounding Sunshine right now,
you never can tell. These guys can just go there and decide to play for themselves. I mean,
and forget all their troubles.
And forget all of the troubles that they've had at home. I mean, the last round of games, the midweek games, nobody expected Rangers to pick up points off, El Kanemi Warriors.
Yeah,
4 games, 4 years on,
a place where El Kanemi rarely.
Rangers of all teams, a team that is struggling to score goals at home and win on the road, going there to pick a point. That result for Rangers was a massive, massive result.
Okay.
Well, I think I want to see how Plateau United, will sustain the momentum. At this point in time, they're the table toppers with 42 points. That is massive. Second place with 37. That's a lot. And they'll be playing against a troubling side like Gombe United. So you expect them to get the maximum 3 points in that one. I really don't know what Kenneth Bobo is telling the boys at this point, but whatever is telling them, they should continue. They're doing great.